Hello, welcome Capricorn to your August 2021 general monthly reading. Um, I'm a few days late, but better late than never. I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards for each week, starting with August 9th. So August 9th through the 15th, and then so on and so forth. So let's see what we have for you for the month of August. I already pre-shuffled, but we'll do one or two more shuffles. Okay, so let's see what we have for you. Page of Swords, Nine of Swords, and then let's see, Four of Cups in the uprights. Okay. So the Page of Swords talks about curiosity. Okay, you could be dealing with an air sign. You don't have to be, but this is someone that's very curious. Could be younger in age. Again, doesn't have to be, but just it's like an inexperienced person going into something new. Okay, so they could be researching or doing very light conversation, just kind of dipping their toes in the water on something here. Okay, so he's curious, and Swords talks about air energy, the mind, and speaking. So we're either researching and learning something new, or we're speaking, we're conversing, we're putting ourselves out there, but very lightly, nothing too heavy, nothing too much. It's just like we're curious about something. We've been having something on our mind here. Or this could be someone around you that wants to make a light conversation with you about something. Sometimes they could be nosy, okay? But he's in the upright, so I don't think he's malicious. I just think this energy is a little bit nosy or curious, just depends. Or they're learning something very new. They're not, they're not majorly skilled, but they're starting to learn. The Nine of Swords in reverse talks about, taking off that blindfold and seeing things for what they are. It's like you put yourself in this darkness here, like you maybe didn't see something for what it was, or didn't want to see something for what it was, and now you do. It's like you're releasing stress, you're releasing yourself from maybe a certain thought that you were fixated on, or maybe you were in your head too much about something. And so I love to see it reversed, because that means we are releasing our own burden, what we do to ourselves. It's like sometimes we can be our own worst enemy, and so I feel like you're releasing that. It's like you're seeing things for what they are. You could be hearing some news, and that takes the blindfold off for you with that Page of Swords here. So you could be finding out about something and like, wow, really, that's what it is, or that's how that's done, or that's who that person truly is, or something along those lines. Or it's like a new discovery here that you did not see coming or didn't know you needed. And then we have the Four of Cups. And so the Four of Cups in the upright talks about sometimes missing an opportunity. Okay, you're like reflecting too much on the past when there's a lot more going on here in the future for you. And definitely here in the present, there are opportunities. For others of you, you could just be bored and looking at what you've got going on, and you're kind of like, oh, I need something more, something different. And so you could be it could talk about being bored, whether in love, at work, or just with your life, whatever it may be. Something here may feel a little bit like stale, and you are just kind of reflecting a little too strongly on that one thing, or that one phase of your life, right? And so the fourth cup here is like, we don't need to keep reflecting on that. We don't need to see on who did us wrong, or what we missed out, or what we could have done better. Look what's in front of you, or the possibility of what could be in front of you, if we just come out of that phase there. So you could be just a little bit stuck, but just remember that there's always more to life than what we've been through. There's just so much more that we don't see, and we need to sometimes release a little bit the past or whatnot. I'm curious, so I'm just gonna pull clarify on that Four of Cups. Yeah, so coming out of confusion, I think you're trying to start something new, or you want something new here. Okay, I think you're trying to figure something out, maybe a new way of gaining more money, or a new direction of life, like some transformation you want to do, and you're like at the beginner level. If this is an individual, you're just reflecting and trying to see how you can move forward here with your life. But yeah, I feel like you're for sure like pondering and wanting something new, like the very beginner level of something. For the second week here, which is the 16th through the 22nd, yeah, I feel like this card wants to. Queen of Cups reverse, Two of Cups in the upright, and the King of Cups in the upright. So beautiful. I feel like here mid-August, things start to feel a little bit more balanced out. With the exception of the Queen of Cups, we can start off mid-month feeling a little bit moody or not in tune with ourselves, not really listening to our intuition, not really wanting to speak up or help others, or like, I feel like this is more of a moody energy. Kind of sometimes, I don't know, I'm getting like feeling sorry for yourself almost for some of you, not all of you. But somebody here is kind of upset about something. They're moody, they're like, they don't want to talk about what they're going through, but instead they're like, like when a kid throws a tantrum, instead of like, hey, telling you what's wrong, or like, how can we go about something. So I feel like it's an emotional tantrum. It's like you're moody and you're just kind of like fussy. For others of you, excuse me, this is somebody around you, but for sure it's like they're not sure of their emotions. They're not sure what they're feeling, and sometimes that can be uncomfortable, right? But then we have the Two of Cups in the upright, which is beautiful because the Two of Cups talks about unity and finding someone that matches you, like they have what you're looking for, or at least that's how they're coming off, right? So it's like somebody here, sorry for the noise, I live in a busy street, so there's a lot of noise. But yeah, so the Two of Cups. Now this is not going to be for everybody, but it could be in a love situation. Yes, you could meet someone, I do have to say that. But for others of you, you could just find someone that is like what you're looking for in order to get something started, or in order to just get something in general, right? It's like, oh, you got just what I need, or oh, bingo, like you just, they offer you some help, some assistance, some love, some support. Maybe you just feel support from everyone around you. You feel like people want to talk to you, flirt with you, or want to help you out. Like you feel loved here as well with the Two of Cups. Maybe an offer here of a date or whatnot for others. But there's somebody here is of help. If it's not in a love life, then somebody here is like on the same page as you. Maybe you find a community where you're like, somebody's just like you, and you feel more like you fit in or whatnot. But regardless, this is a new opportunity for sure that is going to benefit from you if it's not an actual person here that you're meeting. And then we have the King of Cups. So King of Cups talks about someone very balanced out. He's someone that uses both his mind and his emotions. So he's not too detached or like non-comprehensive, and he's also not impulsive or like, in and out energy or all over the place or whatever. I mean, the Queen and the King are here. The Queen is unhappy though. So if this is someone that's current in your life, things are going to get better. The King's going to come and make it better for you. Like, what do you want? Or here, I'm sorry about that. Or, if it's already a situation that is established. But otherwise, the King here shows up, okay? And I feel like helps that energy of that Queen of Cups reverse. And I feel like the King here is somebody who is more patient and understands and will listen to you. There's a lot of this is all water energy, so we're really in our emotions mid-August here, and very intuitive therefore because of that. So I feel a lot of love here. Again, maybe like a little bit of moodiness and unhappy, or like, a little bit just kind of all over the place, maybe the start of the week, but I feel like it ends beautifully here. Because that King of Cups is somebody that is going to listen, help. He's a counselor, he's nurturing. If it's not love, this is someone around you, maybe a boss or something. But regardless, a friend, this is a person that is going to listen and offer you great advice. He's wise. he's not gonna let his emotions get to him. He's gonna see two sides to everything. Calm, cool, and collective. Okay, charming as well. So I really like to see that. Somebody here is really here to, I feel like, to stay and to help you out and be understanding of you, if it's not you, of course. And then lastly, for the end of August, we have, which is about the 23rd through the 31st, we have the Page of Cups. I'm sorry, Page of Pentacles reversed, King of Cups, King of Swords. Why do I keep saying cups? King of Swords in the upright, and then the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And then what you don't see coming is that Seven of Swords, which is like sneaky behavior. Somebody here is being silent. Either somebody wants to surprise you for some, but I feel like for the most part, somebody here wants to get away with something here. Maybe doesn't have the most truest, goodest intentions. But I feel like whoever it is always gets caught because the Two of Swords in the background here. I feel like they don't really get away with much, if anything at all. So just a heads up on that. Somebody here could be observing, looking kind of like, I don't know. And then I can't help it, but the High Priestess, use your intuition, especially at the end of the month. Okay, use your intuition for sure. Pay attention to any random messages that you get on your mind, like random thoughts or your dreams, angel numbers, anything like that. Really take the time to like think about it for a second. So moving on, the Page of Pentacles in reverse talks about probably an offer not coming through, feeling bored or not really wanting to invest in something here. Somebody doesn't have much to offer here, okay? Because the Page of Pentacles is like, first of all, he's a page, so he's already not going to offer much as it is. And so when it's reversed, even more. If anything, I feel like he just wastes your time or takes away your time, right? So it's like somebody here, maybe you could be losing a little bit of money because it is a pentacle. But regardless, I feel like somebody here doesn't have much to offer. Like something here is cheap or short term. For some of you. For others, this is just somebody that could be lazy or not coming through. It's like you're not hearing back maybe from an offer, or you're not receiving, you don't think something is like worth investing in, or somebody is not really investing into something. But I don't, if you're waiting on money, it doesn't look like it's coming the last week. Again, doesn't mean not ever, just maybe not specifically the last week. Then we have the King of Swords in the upright, which talks about somebody that is more intellectual. So a little bit different than the King of Cups from the week prior. King of Swords is very much intellectual. He's very like factual. Where's the facts? Show me the facts type of energy. I get Capricorn energy with this as well. But regardless, this is somebody that's like stern and firm and has high standards. There's not a lot of emotion to like the way he speaks or acts. You know, he looks a bit dry or sounds a bit dry. You know, he's like, he's one of those people that you can't tell if they're mad or they're not, like, or they're sad or something, because they just always have like the same type of aura, the same type of like image to them, like the same face. But regardless, somebody here is very smart though, so they have a lot of information. They're going to see things for what they are. Definitely more on an intellectual level. They're also someone that's very truth. They're not going to steer you wrong. And there's someone that has a lot of information. This could again be you. I feel like using your mind here for sure, speaking your truth, being honest. And then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So the Three of Pentacles in reverse is like not really want to collaborate. We're not collaborating here or cooperating, one or the other. I wanted to say both at the same time. But anyways, somebody here is just like not interested in working with a group of people or in a big company. I'm getting for some of you. Somebody here is, you know, it's like when you work in a group project, you always come across someone that is not pulling in their weight, right? They're not doing their part or whatnot. So that could be for some of you. But regardless, this is an energy of not cooperating, okay? Somebody here, whether it's you or somebody else or a group of individuals, is not cooperating with something, or something that you guys probably invested time and money into. It's not really resourceful. It's not really giving you the results you want. And this was like a group project perhaps. Or you could be like not really receiving help from people. Normally you think like there's going to be people out there that maybe you could benefit from or whatever, and maybe you don't see anything out there or any major company that is interesting for you right now. But for sure, I feel like the time, it's like you're not feeling like you belong to a group. You could be leaving a job. Like, you could just be like, oh, I'm over this. Because I see this King of Swords, and you're like, I feel like you're not getting what you deserve. Maybe you're putting in too much work, or something is too much work for you, but I doubt that. You're a Capricorn. Like, I doubt that. I feel like you know your worth, and this is not working for you. It's kind of what I'm getting throughout most of the reading. So I feel like you will get to what you want, but there's some contemplating every week. I feel like you have a new task that you're trying to like get to and transform your life little by little. So I do see this still with this week. At the end of the month, really, the King of Swords really jumps out at me. So I just feel that you no longer want to be part of some type of group here, or you're not seeing the results that you want if you collab with anyone, networked, or anything. Like, you don't get the feedback that you desire, if that makes sense. So that is what I have for you, Capricorn. I will see you in a few days. You know, if you got anything out of this reading, I appreciate a like, or if you like to subscribe or not, that's okay too. I'm fairly new, so yeah, I hope you like something from here. So I'll see you soon, and bye for now.